I don't even know what to say to that, bro.
Yeah. So let's.
It's like you was lined up for death.
Yeah, I mean, bro, this shit is like a movie, so I'm not
Yes.
gonna say too much. We're gonna actually react to it. So I want you and we're gonna go deeper in that shit because this is crazy, man. It looks like it's every week. These guys never learn. So we actually gonna have to go deep in that shit today. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. We're gonna react to this video because this video got a lot of shit in it we need to talk about as a culture, as a race. So let's check it out right now.
Right now, there is a violent and bloody war going on in the streets of Philadelphia. Dozens of young men are being ruthlessly executed or going to jail for life in the city of brotherly love. And one of the most prominent figures at the center of this war is none other than YBC Duel, a rapper who reps the Young Bag Chasers collective who has been given the nickname Mr. Disrespectful for a slew of antics such as digging up an enemy's grave in February of this year.
No fucking tombstone. I'm gonna dig his fucking dirt up. Hey, yo, where the fuck Carney at, yo? Carney, where the fuck you at? Ah!
Clearly, YBC Duel has taken mocking.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you asked for that. You told them, come get me.
So let's
Can't be playing with people's folks like that.
Without the internet to a whole nother level. But how did it get to this point? Nobody wakes up in the morning and randomly decides to defile a gravesite. So to truly understand Duel, Philly's most hated rapper, let me provide some insight into how this all began. In 2017, Baby Con J100 came up with the name the Young Bag Chasers as a label for their collective that were getting money together in the street. When you list out the most notable members of YBC right now, there's anonymous subset YFA, a pattern of tragedy emerges. 19 of the 31 most prominent members are either dead or incarcerated. But for the first 2 years of YBC's existence, they mostly stuck to getting money in the streets. It wasn't until the start of summer 2019 that the horrible cycle of violence first emerged. On May 29, 2019 at 1:40 p.m. near 42nd Street and Mantua Avenue, Joshua David Munson, also known as YBC Josh, was gunned down in broad daylight as he walked down the sidewalk near his home. The gunman was never caught, and the pain that Josh's passing caused his friends in YBC had them wanting to get street justice for their fallen friend. 10 months later, YBC allegedly struck back. At around 5:10 p.m. in March of 2020, a 19-year-old man by the name of Nafiq Hawkins, aka Buddy, was playing a game of pickup basketball near 62nd and Vine when he was struck multiple times in his legs and torso. He was pronounced dead 12 minutes later. Nobody on the scene was willing to give police a description of the shooter. But if you listen to the music of YBC Duel, you will hear him constantly disrespecting the passing of Buddy. Even in the first song that Duel released, you can hear him saying he is, quote, smoking Buddy out the motherfucking pound.
I'm smoking Buddy out the motherfucking pound. He hit right.
And that is far from the only song that he mentions him in. Not long after the passing of Buddy, 2 YBC members were allegedly involved in a shootout near 38th Street. Multiple people were hit, one of which was named Sid from 39th Street. Sid survived his injuries, and since the streets have a no-snitching policy, it wouldn't be long before Sid exacted his own form of justice. In September of 2020, Sid claimed to be responsible for the shooting of a man named BL. The man was shot in the head multiple times while he was riding his bike on the 900 block of Belmont Avenue around 9:30 p.m. He was pronounced dead on the scene. After this, YBC was out for blood. On January 16, 2021, a 15-year-old named Jaquan Williams, aka Q Raw, was walking near 40th and Cambridge Streets when 2 suspects shot him in the head as he was on his way to the store. YBC claimed this gun by mocking him in their songs, calling him Q Rizzy instead of his name.
They shot Q Rizzy from a block away. February 24th, we smoked Q Rizzy out the pound.
YBC wanted get back, and specifically wanted to get vengeance on Sid. On March 18, 2021, they were allegedly given false information that Sid was being released from prison that evening and mistakenly shot 20-year-old Rodney Hargrove near the prison around midnight, thinking that he was Sid. This accident would not stop them. In May of 2021, they caught Sid outside his house and let off a barrage of shots, striking his 6-year-old sister instead of him.
It's disgusting yet again that I'm here speaking to you about a 6-year-old getting shot.
Sid would survive the incident, and his family would move across town to Port Richmond to evade the violence. But still, his days were numbered. Around 8:15 p.m. on the 2900 block of Wykel Street in the city's Port Richmond.
Oh, nothing works on this acne.
Hi. Who? I'm a licensed dermatology provider from Curology. Answer a few questions.
Street in the city's Port Richmond section, 2 shooters approached Sid's house and fired 8 shots into his home, striking him and his father. His dad survived, but 39th Street Sid passed away from his wounds. YBC member Curry was found hiding under a car on the scene, and he began firing at police, but was ultimately arrested and booked for the murder of Sid, as well as a previous murder. Sid, who also went by the nickname Fro, was routinely mocked in YBC Duel's music.
Make the pro with the snake. That shit hard. It got me tripping.
And this was by no means the end of the violence surrounding YBC. On May 25th around 7:30 p.m., police say an 18-year-old man named Nasir Marks was shot multiple times on the 3900 block of Poplar Street in the city's Mantua section. His family was making him shirts for his upcoming graduation when they got the phone call.
His name is Nasir Marks. He's not just some 18-year-old black male that was shot. His name is Nasir Marks.
30 minutes later, 32 shots were fired at a 15-year-old boy named Kanye Pittman on the 2500 block of North Sydenham Street. 5 shots struck him and he was pronounced dead at the hospital. Reek 1200 from YBC bragged about the killings soon after in his songs.
Don't get it twisted, bitch. I still pop right out that cut. He out of luck. Caught his ass up on that side. He should have ducked. We spin back to back. Bodies in one day. They know what's up. We get it done. Get that drop and drop his ass. This shit for fun.
YBC Duel also repeatedly mocked the death of the 15-year-old, calling him Young Bull from the back block.
That young boy from the back block try to run. They did it bad. I keep forgetting about that young boy from the back block.
I wish I could say the reign of terror in Philadelphia was over. But on July 21st, 2021, 16-year-old Kaylin Johnson and 18-year-old Tommy Frazier, also known as Snipe, were murdered in their vehicle while they were on their way to play basketball.
What am I supposed to do when they close the gate? I just want everybody to know my son was a good kid. Everyone loved him.
Last week in August of 2024, Curry from the YBC/YFA collective went to court for these murders and was found guilty. His defense argued Curry became a victim of his surroundings after his family moved from Germantown to West Philadelphia, saying the murder of Curry's father and brother when he was a child left him traumatized. Still, the jury found him guilty of the murders and sent him away for 42.5 to 85 years.
Curry is the 5th of 5 YBC members, which stands for Young Bag Chasers.
The new name is You've Been Charged.
Tommy Frazier, aka Snipe, is another man you can hear YBC Duel persistently mocking in his songs.
I was nice, smoking snipe, got rolling buddy out the shake. Smoking little snake, he got me higher than a motherfucking kite.
All of these murders and disrespectful lyrics made the city hate YBC, and soon, all of the enemies they made would click up to form a supergroup called CCK. CCK consists of campers, O to the 4, clappers from 56th Street, and clappers with a K from 7th Street. But it wasn't just them. 39th Street clicked up with 44th Street because of the murders of Sid and Kanye Pittman, and because of the murder of Bud, they also had enemies on 59th Street, resulting in YBC being literally surrounded by ops all over the city. So far in the story, YBC was claiming responsibility for 8 murders in 2021 alone. And it doesn't take a genius to imagine what happened to the Young Bag Chasers between 2021 and now. J100, the founder of YBC, was shot and killed. Rig 1200 was arrested for 2 homicides, facing 35 years to life. F5 is serving a 12-year prison sentence. Curry is serving multiple life sentences. Da Fetty, YBC Duel's captain, was shot and killed. 1K, Baby Wick, and Rig 1200 are all in jail on conspiracy to murder charges. Mir Pablo got locked up less than a week ago for homicide. Yak Yola.
I mean, I'm sitting here, man, watching that shit, listening to that shit, bro. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? What is this guy is fighting for?
I can tell you.
I mean, you see, this is young kids, bro. Like 18, 15, 20, life sentences, shot and killed, left and right. What is that? This is young black kids.
Nah, for real.
Now, let me ask you a question, man. Can we blame this? And I mean, as you know, bro, black people, we don't have the same access, you know what I'm saying, to what the white have to progress to become better in society. Can we blame that the way these guys are living and on that? Saying that it's because they're born in that situation, they're forced to do it. Or they just choose to do it because I know there's people who's born in that situation who choose not to do that.
It goes both ways. And it definitely has a part in it, but it's not the only reason for it. But it definitely plays a significant part. Especially when you was already programmed to do these things based on the area in which you were raised at. That's all you see. That's all you know. That's all you've been taught. You have no choice but to follow the program. And now that you see that it can be lucrative and beneficial for us to do this and tell about it, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
But they don't understand that shit is real. They bringing real life to the music. Real killings. And rapping about it.
Real life prison. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Real life prison. Because if you don't die, you're probably gonna spend the rest of your life in prison at 18 years old. It's crazy.
Trying to make a name for yourself.
I mean, it's not done. So this guy actually went to the block, to his block. The dude that got died. You know what I'm saying? YBC dude. So the white guy actually went to his block to have an interview to see how the situation is in Philly. You know what I'm saying? How they're living. So that shit is still one of the craziest shit I ever seen. Like, self-snitching to a different level. This guy confesses to killing, to murder on camera. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this guy was on the verge of become one of Philly new rapper. I watched this shit before. I watched it. If he didn't die, if he didn't get killed, he probably would get indicted and murdered because he snitched on himself. So let's watch it to see, bro.
Man,
That's
John, like one of the most disrespectful John though. When I said I was gonna slap K3 mom though.
You were gonna smack his mom?
Yeah, cause she be dissing my homies. I don't know what she be on. She like an old miserable mother.
It may repulse you to hear Duel threaten to smack someone's mother, but everything comes back to the cycle of violence. K3 is Kaylin Johnson, who had allegedly been murdered by YBC. So after one of Duel's best friends, J100, was shot in the head during a music video shoot, K3's mother immediately took to her Instagram Live to mock the passing of J100.
How did you end up here?
Work.
What do you do?
I don't know if you catch that. You see where the problem start?
Say it again. I drifted off and thought.
Oh, let me play that back a little bit. What is it?
Video shoot. K3's mother immediately took to her Instagram Live to mock the passing of J100.
Oh.
Cameraman ain't telling us that. Round of applause. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up.
And I'm not here to...
You see where the problem start?
Yes, sir.
So you got these people, these bitches. I'm not even gonna call these people like that women. This is not women. This is bitches. You know what I'm saying? Birth devils, literally devil, demons. You know what I'm saying? If you're, bro, in my life, I don't know. I've seen mother do that, but in my life, my entourage. If I go out, I know my mother for a fact. If I go out like doing shit like that, I don't think my mother will support that. She will say like, man, what is going on with you? You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna go online, bro, laughing about somebody that might click kill or I kill, like it's a joke. What kind of mother do shit like that? So you can tell like she's a messed up mother. So of course she's gonna raise a messed up kids. That's what happened.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, she should be the one that's grown to tell these people, bro, this is not a joke. This is real life. That happened to him. By you as the mother laughing at it, you put a target on the back of your own kids. And a target on the back too.
You think they ain't gonna come kill your ass too, then?
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, bro, these guys, they don't care about like kids, women, they don't care about nobody. So you just put yourself in that whole situation just because you want to be funny, or I don't know what it is, bro. It's crazy.
Glorify or cast judgment on anyone. Imagine it was your best friend or family member who was murdered. How would you treat those you felt were responsible? Do you feel like the public like doesn't understand some of the dissing in the rap music?
We did differently. Like what people be talking about, and you be like, damn, like he just said that in the song. Like that's how I got my name for real. Because if you get into detail about what I'm talking about, it's like, damn, he just said that.
What made you want to get a shovel and go to the cemetery that day? It's just like you woke up and did it, or
No, it's crazy, bro. Because when I went to the graveyard, I didn't even have no shovel. Like, Bash had the John in the trunk. We had hurried up and drove to the graveyard real quick. We already shot the scene there, feel me? But once we shot the scene, like it was a pile of dirt, and my man had the shovel. He popped the trunk and just threw me the shovel, and I just started drawing. But I'm hood hopping today though. I'm gonna take you everywhere.
Yeah, where are some places we're gonna go on this episode?
We're gonna be in North, West, South Philly. I really run the streets. Like I don't go to the studio and rap and shit. I be outside, bro. That's what I do. But other rappers though, like from the city, on the stage where I'm at, like they don't be here no more. People really think I be in other states. Whole time I really be here.
What makes you want to stay in Philadelphia?
My niggas here. Like I gotta chill with the guys. I can't bring everybody out, Kali.
You ever see yourself like moving out of Philadelphia for good, or not really?
Yeah, wow. I ain't staying here. This is a dumbass place to stay.
Who are some of the best rappers in Philadelphia right now?
Fuck with Hood, Tally, Leaf Word High, Hop Out Blake, Skrilla, FS The Bender. But that's really it.
In Philadelphia, the hip hop scene seems like it's having a big wave right now.
I don't know why we never got our recognition until the drill scene came about. That thing is a game. That's how we coming. We in the trenches, like we in Philly. I'm outside.
And besides that, they also got a different type of dogs on them. Just to clarify, those are legal firearms. Legally obtained, legally owned firearms.
Illegal firearms.
You heard that? The white guy, the colonizer, said this is legal firearms. The N word, the nigga said this is illegal firearms.
Gotta be known.
Bro, I don't know what to say, bro. I mean, this is crazy.
Nothing to say.
You know, what's funny about that? Go ahead.
There's nothing to say. He said it. Come get me. Come get me.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. If the apps didn't get this guy, the police would have got him. So he had like no choice. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, he's bragging about he still stay in the same area that he got beef with. These people know, bro. Like, if you got beef, like you most likely gonna kill. If you stay in the location that you have the beef, you most likely gonna die there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's a reason why people like Boosie left Louisiana. All these people, like Lil Durk left Chicago. Yeah, all these people left where they're from. There's a reason why. Well, you bragging like, oh, I got my niggas with me. Yeah, you have somebody with you, and then they still kill you. Because once they have the drop on you, it's always who shot first, bro. Who put first and who shot first. So that's what it is. Doesn't matter who you have with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Legal. Disrespectful.
Those dogs look very athletic, bro.
No, they King Corso though, mixed with Pitbull.
You wasn't like you ain't never playing no movie or nothing.
You look like Napoleon Dynamite.
You look like
Napoleon Dynamite. I'm telling you,
like you played off a movie or something, like probably like 2000 or something, like 2000.
I saw a documentary about you that said you're the most hated rapper in Philadelphia. Is that cap?
You know that ain't no fucking bluff.
Does that make you upset at all, or you don't care?
I like that shit. They hate me. That mean they like me, or they do something. Like, feel me? Like they paying attention. They paying attention, and I make them feel some type of way. So if I can make you feel some type of way, I'm gonna keep making you feel some type of way, bro. All the real niggas fuck with me. What Lil Durk say at the end of that song? Like, real niggas fuck with me. Like, the street niggas can vouch for me. Anywhere I go, nobody don't play with me. I never got robbed. I never got touched, shot at in the city yet.
There's a certain artist in the city.
Keyword. Yet. Yeah. Go ahead. Any thought?
Stupid ass.
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna play the whole shit because it's like 31 minutes. But here's what I'm gonna say, man. Can we call these people rappers? Can we call them like rappers? Because here's the thing. I feel like these people are like street niggas who kill people, and then, like you said, they're looking at it, man, say, King Von used to kill people. You make music about it. People like it. Why can't I do it too? But this is not like real rappers, bro. Like, as you know, like real rappers are not out there like killing people.
Yeah, but to the generation, okay. These niggas that's rapping and shit, doing this shit now, are the niggas that listened to the rappers before them who believed the shit that they was doing. who believed that they was out there doing that shit, who listened to Boosie, who listened to Webby, who listened to JayZ, who listened to Gucci. They really thought these niggas was doing the shit that they say in their raps. So when it was their turn to come up, they really was doing the shit and putting it in their raps. And then a whole new genre of music came out, which was drill. Drill equaling kill.
Yeah.
It's a whole genre of music dedicated to killing. What the fuck, bro? It's a whole genre of music.
Now let me ask you a question, man. I mean, violence always. Okay, let me ask you. Okay, violence always been there.
Yes, it has always been there, but it wasn't like it is now in abundance and nothing but.
Okay, now look at it now. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You say that's not how it was, but you gotta understand. Like 20 years ago, this shit was not televised. There was no social media. You know what I'm saying? To put it in front of
this, you also right, but most of that shit was stories though. It wasn't real. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand.
People were getting killed, man. Like
most of that shit was
in the
stories.
90s, and then people were getting killed in the 90s, early 2002. So
but it wasn't based off music. They was just getting killed off. They was getting killed off life shit. It wasn't
music. Yeah.
Music. Nah,
okay.
Bro.
I mean, here's the thing.
Niggas getting killed.
It was like life shit.
Here's the thing. Be put in the song.
It's because the nigga do something. It's because the nigga. Okay, an example like 50 Cent. The reason why he got shot 9 times is because he was like poking fun at people in his music, right?
No,
as one of the well-known like dude in New York.
He got shot 9 times because he was about to tell some shit in his music that he did. Certain people didn't want known. He was about to expose certain people in his music. It had nothing to do with. That's why he got shot. They wanted him killed because he was about to expose some shit.
No, because he had a beef with, I forgot this guy name.
He had a beef with a lot of people.
Yeah, but the guy, there was a dude that
people though, bro. I'm trying to let you
know. Because there was a dude in New York City that everybody's scared of.
I know who you talking about. He was locked up though.
I mean,
he's like talking about.
I forgot his name, man. I watched. Fuck.
It's the same nigga who was best friends with Irv Gotti, his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
But this guy was allegedly. They said this guy. Nigga. Yeah, but they say this guy was allegedly the person that put the hit on 50.
Absolutely.
So,
but that's street related.
That's telling you that shit been going on for a long time. This shit is hot now because everybody's seeing that violence.
No, bro, that's not the same, bro. I understand what you're saying. You could put it in the same category because it's violence because of music, but it's not the same. That situation, they wanted him dead because he was about to expose some shit in his music. These people are killing people. These people are killing people for the purpose of putting it into music. It's not the same. Yes, it's killing and it's for the music and it's music related, but no. One was shot at and tried to kill for exposing something. The other one, I'm exposing it and I'm putting it on record. It's a difference.
Yeah.
Even though both is music related, they're not the same, so you can't put them in the same. Even though it's all musical crime. We want to just say that. Musical crime, but it's not the same. These niggas are deliberately killing you to put you on a shirt, to smoke you, and to put you on a track. That's not the same as industry beef. I'm beefing with you, so I'm just gonna outright lyrically put words to a beat and say some shit that I know personally about you to embarrass you, and we're going back and forth. That's a beef in music. These people are street beefing and making music to it. It's not the same.
I see what you're saying. Okay, now let me ask you a question. This guy, YBC dude, was 25 when he shot and killed.
Anyway, he made it that far.
Yeah, he was 25 years old. So, at 25, man, you should come to your senses saying that, you know what I'm saying? Even though I came from that bullshit situation, I had to do what I have to do. I give you that. But at 25, you know what I'm saying? Like you, because I think one of his top music on YouTube, he got like 500 some views. People was like drawn into him. You know what I'm saying? Start to watch his shit. What I mean, why? I mean, I can't even like ask the question that I want to ask. I mean,
why didn't he stop?
Yeah.
That's what you. Why? How? When this is how you making your money, and you saying money off this, why would you stop? This is how you eating. This is how you run the streets. This is how you be known. If you ain't doing this, ain't nobody gonna know you. You running the streets off this. What are you talking about?
Okay, now let's
at your life expense.
Yeah, no, his father actually put out a statement saying that I know my son was not an angel. You know what I'm saying? And then the way the whole like a paragraph of what the father said, it looks like the father believed that he was backdoored. Somebody backdoored him.
Okay. And
mind you, here's the thing. Mind you, he died on 7th Street in Philly, like wherever he lives. That's where they say he got shot and killed. And then on this video that we were watching, he was literally at 7th Street because his apps actually in 7th Street. That's where they are. So that's why I don't believe the backdoor situation, because he was literally like on the black territory. You know what I'm saying? On the apps territory, sorry. You know what I'm saying? Where the apps are. That's where he was. I mean, this is somebody that was living reckless, man. That thought he couldn't get touched or something.
Yeah, sad to say. Backdoor or not, you did that to yourself.
I mean, like I said on the video, he literally said he killed people with his own mouth. I'm not even like saying shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He said it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, can you feel bad from a nigga like that? Say, maybe he was misguided. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't have his both of his parents.
Doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying?
No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. Excuse me. All we see is ignorance. We don't care that you was born into it. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares that you didn't have no opportunity, and this is your only opportunity. And it's the only way you can see money, was to downgrade yourself and others. Nobody sees that. They just see you acting the ass and disrespecting.
Now let me ask
get you out of it.
Yeah, now let me ask you a question. How do you feel like these guys literally tell to the white man how they be killing other black people? Because this guy that was doing the interview with him is a white guy. It looks like, I mean, with his like mustache, it looks like a slave master, the old like slave masters. You know what I'm saying? The Ku Klux Klan late.
And he's using them. He's using them. Yeah. And monitoring off these stupid ass niggas. They making this white boy rich while telling on themselves and possibly incarcerating themselves at the same time. So they don't get paid. All the money is going to one side. How about that? Just to be known as a stepper.
Yeah, it makes no sense, man, because it's a cycle. It looks like it will never stop. Like I said, because these people look at it, man, it's a way to come up. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, like one of the top killer, or also one of the top best rapper at that time around 2019, 2020 was who? King Von. He allegedly killed like 7 people. And then he still become a millionaire. He still was on top of the drug music, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people look at it, man, shit, that's an opportunity for me to come up.
And the crazy shit is, he actually made it mainstream with that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't making it mainstream. He made it. That's what I want you to understand how powerful that is. He made it to mainstream. This is no longer underground. You know what I'm saying? This is no longer underground. You gotta, if you know, you can listen to a music.
Yeah.
No. Everybody hears this. Everybody's connected on a global scale. So you are a known killer on a global scale.
And then everybody's still
and you get to make music and you're a millionaire. and you get to live the life, and you still saying you still drill in your music.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean,
But then they also said that if he was still alive, he would have probably possibly spent the rest of his natural born life in jail for previous murders that they connected him to.
Yeah.
So niggas take that, and because he died before they was able to catch him, it's more glorified than not. So everybody thinks they got a chance. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Especially once they had that shit where they said they passed that rule where they was like, you can't use music. You can't use music as evidence against a motherfucker because that's just art and expression. So when motherfuckers started using that shit and they was doing it for real and it was really connecting and you had no choice but to, that's evidence. So it's like it's a no-brainer. They fucked that up.
I mean, the person
How the fuck if you say
like JayZ was one of the person that actually went. I think he went to New York because New York was one of the states that wanted to use the lyrics to prosecute these people. You know what I'm saying? The rappers that was telling the life story and the music. JayZ actually went over there, like tried to fight it against it.
Right.
I mean, on one way, I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because
no, absolutely. I'm not.
Let me finish. Let me finish. On one way, I can understand it. Just like you said, then these people was actually telling stories of other people, what they see.
Right.
But now it's a different story. Most of these people, the drill rappers, they're telling the real story, what they have done. They stood over somebody, they shoot the person like 5 times in the head. They put it in the music, bro. And then when you look at the news telling you the same shit that this guy telling you his music. So, bro, you should be able to use that.
Thank you.
In the courtroom. I don't understand that shit, bro.
It matched. He said my man was doing the Diddy Bop. They spent twice.
Yeah.
There's the truck on camera. It came around one time. And then it came around again. Then shot at him. Had the nigga Harlem shaking on the porch. That's what he said. You see the nigga? The nigga got shot with a Draco 11 times. He shake before he hit the ground. That's all that shit. Come on, bro. It's on record. And it's
bro.
They got the live video to match the. You see what I'm saying? They got the music video.
Here's the thing,
they got the crime video.
That shows
what you saying on tracks. So they got the video before you can make the video. Before you can make your music video to that video, they got the real video. You saying what you had on, how fresh you was, what you was
before the police put everything out with you know the story, so
you know everything. The time you rolled out, the drugs you was using, the bitches that you was with, who let you know where they was at.
So how would you know it if you wasn't there doing it? It's common sense.
You told him you spent twice.
It's crazy. I mean, somebody like JayZ, man, who was a drug dealer, like selling drugs to people. You know what I'm saying? Like create a lot of drug addicts in New York, not even New York, other places. I mean, you expect that from people like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. I mean, that shows you like JayZ become a different person now, but they still have the degenerate mentality because these people see what's going on in the community. This guy, YBC Abdul, literally said, man, we are fucked up the whole block. Nobody can come out. And then if you're watching the video, there was nobody out. It looks like the people that are actually living in the hood where they are, they literally traumatized to come out because they know like, yeah. And then when they ask him like, do you guys plan on changing the situation of the hood where you guys live? They said, no, we don't. I mean, everything already fucked up. Maybe when I become rich, I can give back to the community. So you want to give back when you become rich, but now you're destroying it. Make it even difficult for somebody like to be in it. I don't understand the mindset of some people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say us because there's some people, they're not black people. They are niggas, bro. That's how I see it. There's a difference between black people and niggas. And niggas are ignorant, stupid. They are the one that's creating problem in the community. And then we need to call it out. Because it's not only you and I and other black people that seeing the bullshit. Other races are seeing it too. That's the reason why nobody have no respect for black people. Wherever you go wherever you go in the world, people look at. I mean, unless you're in Africa, but if you go anywhere, people look at you like you less because you treat yourself like less. So that's what
I
it is.
agree.
So there's no way, man, like that shit going on in the community. Nobody in the black community who got some type of power can talk about it. Everybody's be quiet. Or is it because like the drill music is making money and then the billionaire doesn't care about the people that's dying and then they still, you know what I'm saying, they're still pushing
They
that
still
shit.
making money. They still gonna make. They make even more money when the artists die.
Yeah,
Then
because
they
they
keep it.
got
They
life
ain't got to break
insurance.
it off to nobody. They make
Yeah.
even more when the artist die, and they ain't got to give nothing out.
I mean, bro, if I was any type of like somebody, bro, if I have money, I decided to sign somebody like Julio, rest in peace to him. I'd be a dumb motherfucker that took all the life insurance in his ass. Because I know this guy, I'm sorry, I know this guy probably something tragic probably would have happened to him. Because that's the life they're living, bro. Even his family, if his family didn't put a life insurance on him, they were dumb. They were stupid. The nigga got shot like 4 different times. Lucky, I mean, 3 different times before he got killed. He was lucky to survive. I was looking at it, man. You're one step away from out of here. I might as well make some money on you, and then get a little money like for your funeral and shit.
Nah, for real.
What it is. I'm not being a fucked up person. You are the one that's living the fucked up life. You know what I'm saying? When you die, I'm not gonna use my own money to bury your ass. I'm gonna put a life insurance on you. I use, you know what I'm saying? That's people that's watching that shit, they're gonna say, man, shit, that's cold. Bro.
Nah.
It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta tell you gotta tell it the way it is, man. Our community is fucked up. Nobody's saying the funny thing about it, this is young kids. You were watching that shit. 15, 16, 17. Where are the parents?
At work. That's why
Where
nobody's
are
home.
But I thought like kids like that, anything you call CPS on them, they're not 18 yet. They're out there like terrorize the community. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody give a fuck. And then when the white men give them like 25 to life, oh, he was a good kid. Or when he got killed, he was a good kid. No, that motherfucker was not a good kid, bro. Stop lying. Nobody, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nobody believes that bullshit, bro. We gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop. We gotta put a hand to that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put a hand to it if we want to change. Now let's move on, bro.
Long time. What else?
Let me ask you a question. The last question about that. Can you say rest in peace to a person like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gone now. All you can say.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate you have to be gone at 25, but that's the life that you chose.
Absolutely. That's the bed you made. You gotta sleep in it.
Definitely, bro.